back, everybody. Dan Has Fun, more Advance Wars 2, Black Hole Rising. Not sure why I ended the video last time at the end of my turn and not the computer's turn, but that's what we did. We're doing the second part of the factory mission at Yellow Comet. And yes, we have a situation at play where we were able to repel the first battleship pretty poorly, but we got there in the end. We now have 2 more enemy battleships on the map, and we do at least now have a Cambay battleship and a Cambay sub on the field. And again, I'm sure that last episode we'll be calling our battleship battlecopters or something weird like that again. We will see. We are going to have to deal with this one though, just because it's going to be in the way, so we're just going to submerge. Submerged sub uses a ton of fuel, so we are going to get an APC. I remember that from last time too. It's the same session, but I went and did things that I needed to do between episodes. Might as well start to get that captured. Guess we might as well take out this APC while I'm at it, just so it's not blocking me more than anything else. Obviously it's not an offensive threat, but I don't want it in the way. I guess I should spend this time too getting this Neo tank down just to get it healed, because there's not really much we can do in the meantime. See if I can provoke the Neo tank to come down by itself with my anti-air. That might be something useful to do, but we'll see. Meanwhile, we're just going to keep our infantry out here as distractions for this battleship, because I don't want it to move, because I can hit it next turn. Can we hit anything this turn? Oh, we can. Well, we might as well do this and slow down his capture, so I don't have to worry about the airport for a while. Because again, the AI has decided just to put this transport copter in the middle of nowhere, I guess. We have a battlecopter coming over here too. I guess they're putting a mech over here, which is fine. I really don't care. Like, that infantry will get the first shot, and I'm going to be able to use my superpower to heal my infantry, I'm sure, so I'm not worried about that. We're definitely not building anything with Cambay this turn, so let's just move over. What we should also do this time around is turn the visual off, because otherwise we're going to be here forever. And as much as I love playing this game, you probably don't want to listen to me forever. So, yeah, we'll do that. What I'm actually going to do, put the APC in first. Load them both over here. No, leave the APC. We'll put the APC over here, because the tanks running out of ammo is far more important than, you know, the cruiser right now running out of fuel. It's going to be a while before that happens. I do want to make sure I don't walk my cruiser straight into getting hit, though. So we'll just do that. Move these guys forwards. It's not a particularly strong force up top, but it'll be enough to annoy these guys. So that's really all I need to do. And remember, the reason why I picked Andy over Max is that his ability to heal these for free is very helpful on a map where Andy starts off with pretty much no money at all. So, yeah, definitely worth doing. Really, the only question now is it better off for Andy to build a sub, or is it better off for him to build a bomber? Unfortunately, I am 600 gold short of a bomber, which I think is what the right play is, so I'm just going to wait and end turn. He gets +1 movement this turn. I don't really mind. It means my anti-air is probably going to get hit by his mech, but that's really about it. Not a big deal. Oh wow, I completely missed that I'd be 6 range. That's hilarious. Okay, well I lost the anti-air because I'm stupid. Well, it won't matter. That's just me being dumb. Just means at some point I'll have to build an anti-air just to replace the one that was gone. Although I don't know if in the algorithm it's going to keep spamming out battlecopters at this point. I don't know. But we'll see. We will certainly see. So that's definitely a safe tile. And again, we still want to give him pot shots for his... We're going to try again, give him pot shots for his battleship to aim for. Not that it should really matter, now it's taking a great chunk of damage from our sub. And I guess we should do that. It's a bit of a waste, it's massive overkill. But I don't want to have to deal with him spamming battlecopters or, God forbid, bombers out of here. So I might as well deal with that straight away. Beyond that, is there anything else he really needs to build other than possibly an anti-air at some point because I was stupid? Not at the moment. The 1 sub's fine. He has the APC ready to roll. I don't think we build anything, and we'll just... The only thing I could possibly think of possibly building is getting a lander, as it happens. Getting this location for Kanbei, and then using one of his bombers to one-shot everything. I actually might do that. Why not? And that just means I'm going to build a second infantry. Again, this is not how I usually do this, but let's have some fun. Let's do something stupid. I mean, different. That's terrible. Do I even want to attack that mech yet? I don't think so. I'm going to see if he'll attack me. That's so bad. But luckily, because we can get a bomber, we're going to bypass the problem. This is pretty bad too, as it happens. Because if I come and attack this, the battleship's going to get involved. And I can't even one-shot it because of his defense bonus. That sucks. We have to wait a turn. That's terrible. Yep, so we're going to wait 1 turn, move these all back 1 tile. This can't reach this turn, so it has to wait 1 more turn to get that APC over. Honestly, I'm better off going over here and resupplying. And then I'm just going to wait with that infantry in place to see if the mech will attack me, or if he's just going to go for the capture game. 8 grand. Do I need to do anything else? No, I'll probably be saving up for a sub of my own. Yeah, if you're watching these videos, be like, hey, this is how you should do this. I don't recommend that. That is not in my list of recommendations for you, my friends. Did he finally move his Neo tank down? Did I see in the background? Nope, he did not. That's so weird. Good for me, but weird. I'm not even going to move him from place so I can get my APC over there. Just gonna scoot around. And then take both of those guys over next turn. You shouldn't be able to hit anything now, and you can't. So really the key at this point is I could win this mission. I could just totally take this battleship, go here, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can nearly reach. So really the only way around it, you just shoot down this cannon. You then just sit there and you plonk away. Until a sub shows up and ruins your day anyway. But we're going to start that process. We're going to sit here and start firing at this cannon facing to the right. Because really that's the only one that's going to massively impair our movement. I'm going to let this Neo tank come here first to repair. Just going to put that there for a second. And then, yeah, next turn I'll let my APC refuel, which is still baffling to me. That's a free shot, because that artillery is not in range. I don't understand why he did that, but he did. And I guess we'll just start putting some pressure on over here. See what he wants to do. His transport copter's running out of fuel too. He has an APC, but AI is really bad at using it. Yeah, the alternative, I guess I should bring it up. There is an alternative way of winning this map. And it is running a Neo tank up here and around, and then just blowing it up from the back. There's 2 problems with that. One, if they put a rocket or an artillery here, you're going to get smacked, and you might not be able to take it out. Second problem is the AI can produce units out of the factory and move them on the same turn. So unless you know the algorithm, you could bring your Neo tank up here, and then it spawns a Neo tank and a battleship. Or 2 battlecopters that harass you. It's not really advisable. You can totally do it, but it's not usually the smartest way of playing this. Do I need to build anything for Kanbei this turn, or indeed any turn in the future? I don't think I do. Like, two Kanbei Neo tanks can do anything. Oh, he didn't go to attack me either last turn. I guess we'll attack him this turn. It's still painful because it's an infantry versus a mech, but that will mean he can't capture it that turn. Oh, this is the time when I wish I was Max, because I can't one-shot anything on the bridge. So we are going to bravely... I could use my superpower if I wanted to. That'd be one way of getting around that problem. No, I'm going to use it next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means I have to move that here. Do that. Do that. Next turn we won't be a baby. We'll actually go and do something. I'm also tempted, actually, now I look at it. I know this land has been doing nothing. I'm just going to put the APC over here. It's fine. I don't think we're going to run out of ammo on this side, to be honest, by the end of the mission. I think it's just being over precautionary. And we still can't afford a sub, so we're just going to do nothing. And then next turn we'll use Andy's superpower, if I remember to do it this time. Having his full hit point battleship up there is unfortunate. That cruiser is not particularly unfortunate. I don't care that that's there. That's easy to deal with. But yeah, he has a lot of expensive units in this game, but like most things to do with the AI in Advance Wars 2, they really don't know how to use any of them properly. So it's never something you have to worry about. I still find this weird too. You can supply an under-the-sea submarine. I don't know. Maybe it's just me that thinks that seems weird, but I think that's pretty weird. He is starting to turtle a few units up here, but none of this is scary, is the thing. The only thing I have to be careful of is if I move too close to him and his CO power goes off, I don't want to get hit first by a Neo tank if I can get away with it. It wouldn't cause me, like, diabolical issues, but it would be more of a pain than it needs to be, I guess. I am going to see, though, if I can bait his units over. I don't think they will. I don't think that they'll come for that Neo tank. I think they're too scared of it, but we'll see. I'm also going to see if I can get over there and snipe that battleship with this sub. And we are definitely by cruiser. Cruiser's gone, problem solved for the sub. So that bit's fine. We have a lot of money again. Can we afford another battlecopter? Battlecopter. It's not a battlecopter. I promise it's not a battlecopter. It's a battleship. No, I'm 160 gold short. The struggle is real. Not a big deal though. We're still not going to build anything. I don't think we need to. I guess I'll build an anti-air just in case they do spam us with battlecopters again. But I think we'll be fine. Okay, this turn we are going to use our superpower. I use it straight off the bat, even though it's arguably more efficient if you use it in a couple of other scenarios. You know, with some attacks first. I'm just going to do it now so I don't forget. Andy's superpower, by the way. 5 HP heal to all units, increasing firepower, and +1 movement. It's a fantastic superpower. Not good enough for that to be a one-shot, but that now is this. Yes. And because of the AI's poor decision-making, I can actually throw that here, and the missile can't hit me. Likewise, I can actually... I don't know, I've got to be careful here because of the cannons. Nope, I can do that too. I can place my cruiser right here, and the battleship can't hit me. So that works out pretty well. I'm pretty happy if that battleship stays roughly where it is. So I'm tempted to put the APC there to distract him to stay there. Thank you, see you later. I don't even think I need to funnel any more units around either. I can afford a sub now, though. But do I want a sub or do I want another bomber, now that I look at it? I don't think the sub's actually going to be that important because can-base subs around, so I'm just going to build a second bomber. And I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't want that to get pot shot because it's expensive. Repairing that costs a lot of money, so I don't really want that to happen. And I guess we'll just move this along because we can. Alright, that was a good turn. That was our breakout turn with Orange Star. And his transport copter, I think, ran out of fuel. Yeah, he has done pretty much nothing, and his Neo Tank still has not moved. What is the point building a Neo Tank that you never use? Just AI logic, I guess. Okay, so now we do have to do actual pot shots on this cannon. We're going to aim for a cannon on the right, like I said, because we can't capture that right now. Put that down. He should not know that that's there. The AI does cheat, though. I guess we're just going to do that, because we can. Yeah, the battleship didn't move because it shot on my infantry, which is also kind of funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could reach it. I don't really want to lose a unit for sake of losing a unit. I know I don't really care about the score or anything, but intentionally ruining my score is not in the game plan. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to move this APC up, though, just so I can make sure that sub gets refueled if it needs to. We're at 38 grand now. Honestly, I'm just going to get a second battleship. By the time that we capture this airport, I'll be able to afford even a bomber for Cambay, as ridiculously expensive as they are. So we'll be good. Also, he didn't move his battleship, which is fun. I don't really want to... I don't want to attack the battleship because of the left cannon. But I can do this. That's 76. And the space beneath the missile is safe. But it's not a one-shot. Is the port safe? No. Okay, so neither tile around the missile is actually safe for the tank to run in. So we are going to do that. Although, honestly, I'd love to attack the battleship, but we'll do that next turn. Because again, I don't want to get hit. And this is technically a safe tile too. Weirdly. Just the way that the game has set that up. I do want to move this APC, I don't want it to die. So I'll have you do the capture, you move there. There we go. Don't know what it is about video recording, but you always get an itchy nose when you're recording videos. Don't know why. The human body is weird and stupid. And we're not going to move that artillery. Okay. Did we move the bomber that we made? Yes, we did. I can't afford another bomber, so I'm just going to get a battlecopter and just clean, help with any cleanup. I don't think we're going to need it. I thought this second part of this video would actually last as long as the first, but I'm not convinced that it will, looking at how this is going. We'll see what he does with his +2 movement. Maybe he'll have a smack at our tank. Probably not. Is the Neo tank finally going to move forwards? Doesn't look like it. He did spot my sub, which was interesting. But he didn't do anything with that information, so that's fine with me. So yeah, so we're going to go attack that battleship. Nearly say copter again. Good lord. The other nice thing about doing this is I've blocked this so he can't spawn anything out of here. He could still totally, if he moved, spawn a cruiser the turn after. But we know nothing's going to spawn here next turn. I don't know why the AI just sits here with its Neo tank. It doesn't always do this. I guess it's turtling, and when it thinks it's got enough numbers, it attacks you. But while it's sat there, it can't spawn new units, so it makes no sense. Why do you do these things? I don't get it, but I am tempted to push forwards anyway. Yes, I might get hit. I should do that when I have my superpower. Let's not jump the gun and just waste units for the sake of wasting units. We are going to do that, though. I'm just going to take a pot shot at that APC, because I can. I don't even care if this mech attacks me on the city, because it will probably die in retaliation. I just don't want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to bring this infantry in, even though I don't think it'll actually be able to capture this in time. I just want to try and entice some of their units in, because I don't want to deal with them all at the same time if I can get away with it. Then we'll move this guy over here so he can help heal that infantry if he doesn't die. Okay, we have a game plan. This cannon's now dead. So we can start to capture both there. This guy has really no purpose at this point, so we'll just move him out of the way. Let's not be stupid and get shot by a cannon for no reason. Okay, perfect. Especially not when they're Kanbei units, because they're so expensive to repair, you don't want to have to deal with it. And we're just going to end turn. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of money for a bomber by the time that comes up. Absolutely tons. Even Andy's got some reasonable income now. It's not tons, but it's something. Well, we might as well do some cleanup down here. We're going to have to attack this guy this turn, though. And we determined that the safe tile was this one. Just do that. And then that tile is the safe one. There we go. Okay, perfect. And we're just going to leave this here so he has something to shoot at. So he might not go and heal that way if he's got something to distract himself with. And that would be a lot easier than having him try to run away and we have to chase him into cannon fire, and I don't really want to have to deal with any of that. So if we can avoid it, that would be preferable. What we're going to do now is just cynically build things so that our score might be a little bit better. Yep, that's fine. His battlecopter. It's not a battlecopter, my man. My dude, why do you keep saying it? No, because I gave him a unit to shoot at, he didn't move his battleship. We do now have the ability to use our superpower, but the question is, do I want to? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I can take... I don't think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I could. I could potentially hit his Neo-tank. Tell you what then, just because I don't remember if we used his superpower on either of his missions prior to this. I don't think we did. Because it takes quite a long time to charge. It is 7 total stars, so it's quite expensive. And Kanbei just tends to steamroll everything he's involved in. So I don't think we ever did we? But his superpower makes his units practically indestructible for a turn. So what we want to do is come over here, use the APC to kill the anti-air. I meant the other way around. Then we can use our Neo-tank to take out that artillery, and then use our other Neo-tank to blast a giant hole in that Neo-tank. And then we might as well combine these together. Yes, it means these mechs are going to have some fun for a turn, but who cares? Nobody cares. That's gone. If he builds a cruiser next turn, you're going to see how hilarious the damage output isn't for him. And I guess we're just going to hide that over here. He'll probably take this... No, I don't think he will. With that defense, I don't think he'll be able to take that infantry out, to tell you the truth. We definitely want to use our battleships to keep firing on these cannons. But we've pretty much won the mission at this point. There's not much he can really do. Actually, correct that. There's nothing Ada can do. I still don't think this is going to be a very good score, but part of the issue with the score on this is that if you're not really quick, you just build so many units that your power score just looks terrible. Just due to how it's calculated. Take that out. Take that out. I'm just going to sit in here so we can't build another annoying naval unit. And then beyond that, there's really not much else for these guys to do. Yeah, I'm just going to build some more units that don't have to do anything. But yes, this actually went, despite the fact I made a couple of fairly colossal misplays, This has actually gone fairly well. And turn, please. I don't think he's going to do anything, honestly. Yeah. His anti-air and his tank together did 1 hit point's worth of damage. Listen, it's ridiculous how high his defense gets. It is straight up madness. I mean, he put his... Yeah, the Neo tank's in healing mode at this point. It's in repair mode. See you later. There you go. Bye. I'm actually going to do it this way around, because I'd rather get the defense in case he happens to build another Neo tank. I don't think he will, but famous last words, right? There we go. Get that captured. Oh, he built a rocket over there. That's adorable. That's not going to help you at all. I can hit those 2 cannons, but actually those 2 cannons don't do anything of any danger, so there's no point doing that. I am, like I did with Andy, just going to spam a few of those. Try and get the technique score up a bit. But yeah, I can just fire on these with impunity at this point. I could even, what, go there with no consequences? No, the cannon. Numbnuts. Cannon's there. The big call, the very first thing that you mentioned about this map at the start of the previous video. Maybe remember that it's there, please. But we remembered before we hit confirm, at least. So that's something, right? Mild improvement. Well, we can use this guy to take out the remainder of the rocket, but that blocks the artillery. But who cares, I guess, right? Can I get around both sides of this? I can, that's awesome. Because, yeah, max bombers can one-shot cannons. Anti-cannons, anti-tanks cannot do the same thing. They're pretty close, but they can't quite make it. And we'll just block like that. And again, just because more units, I think, improves that ranking. We'll just do that. Alright. And because this isn't dual strike, I don't think you get bonus points for blowing things like cannons up. I don't think you do anyway. Oh, he built a sub that didn't attack my sub. Okay. Okay, Anna. Sure, you do you, bud. It's actually funny, we are in, like, route territory here. But, again, we have a pipe seam to break. So that is what we're going to do. I guess he submerged it because he was worried that I would kill it with my bomber? But I don't know, the AI does some weird things sometimes. We are certainly at the point, though. I'm just going to damage that because I can. And then we are good. So, that actually went pretty well. So next turn, we're just going to win. I still feel like the lab mission actually in this continent is harder than this. Just this can be a bit longer, just because there's just more units. It's a factory, so it can infinitely spam. But yeah, there we go. So we have to wait until next turn because we're Andy and not Max. But other than that, we are good. I'm not even going to bother spamming units with them. I don't see the point. And there's his battlecopter. Last turn, and I still can't get battleship correct. Oh, the despair of the battleship. But no, this has been going on for long enough, so we're just going to take this out. I know I could do more damage, but I really don't want to. I feel like I'm bullying a child at this point. And the Black Hole Army is in full retreat. From this continent, anyway. And it was a combined effort. You're not wrong. But yeah, it is nice that at least you know, the secondary player, or secondary CO, I guess, in this mission can at least do something. But yeah, there's some unique text there that I did skip through because it's not actually very interesting. But because we defeated the enemies on Yellow Comet prior to the rest, yeah, there's the A ranking. The power ranking is kind of hard to get on this. The way it's calculated, I believe it's how many units you take out of the enemies in one turn, but it's referenced against how many units they made in general. And because these units end up all over the place, it's actually quite hard to get a high power ranking. The speed being 94 is not a surprise, though. I could have done that a couple of turns quicker if I'd messed things up a bit less. Let's be real, but again, we don't care too much about scores on this. You know, we're just playing for fun. Nice number at the end there. Alrighty, so Yellow Comet has a nice clean bill of health. Pure yellow. Next time around we're going to be dealing with Blue Moon, obviously, because we don't have Green Earth missions yet. But yeah, like I said, you got some unique text there. If you take Yellow Comet out first, effectively, or at least the bad guys on Yellow Comet, they will then mention you have to get to Blue Moon's aid. And vice versa, frankly. It's not very interesting fair, that's why we skipped over it. But next week, next episode, we'll take a look at the Blue Moon CO's missions. I don't know which one we're going to do first. We'll see. We'll work it out when we get there. I appreciate you watching the video and hanging out for... I know it was a two-parter, but it was both pretty long parts either way. Leave a comment if you want to. Like the video, subscribe if you want to as well, in case you want to see more. If you do, appreciate it. If not, it's all chill. We're just having fun here. Yeah, hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Appreciate your time. Take care. Thank you for watching the video.